session will be doing a flower painting where you can learn it step by step. I'll be letting you know every details and the materials that I'm using as well. So we'll wait for some people and then we'll start with the painting. So I hope you have also watched my previous videos where I used to show many other flowers, and I hope you like it. You can also watch my other live sessions that I have previously done, and you can always ask questions regarding the painting, and I will always answer during the session. You can always comment and then you'll get the answers. So these are some of the paintings that I done. This is one of the painting. You can always check the live session videos. So I'm using these sketchbooks for my painting so that it is easier to organize. So this is another live session painting that I did. You can always check these and then you can practice in your free time so that you will get a hang of it, and you can also do this painting. So there are nearly 12 videos up till now. You can always check all those live sessions and then you can let me know in the comment whether you like it or you want any other flower that you need to see. Then I can always show during the live session. And there are many shorts and other long videos as well. You can always recommend any long video that you want so that I can always upload a video accordingly. And please do let me know if there's a problem during the session, if there's a video problem or there's no voice, like if I'm not audible, please let me know through the comment section so that I will know, and then I can always correct them and then continue the video. So for this painting I'm using acrylic paint. So I'm using the brand Camel or Fevicryl because I choose different colors from both of the acrylic brands, and I'm using a bottled acrylic paint, and they do have a lot of colors which are vibrant. So I am using these two brands. You can always buy them and then you can use it. This is of 25 rupees, and the pastel colors of Fevicryl is 30 rupees, I guess. Yes, 30 rupees. These are 15 ml bottles that are available in the market. You can get anything. There are metallic shades as well. You can always buy those also for your paintings. So pastel shades are these buttercup yellow and pastel pink, like peach, lavender, purple. All these colors come in Fevicryl, which is pastel category, and bamboo green. All those colors that come are Camel acrylic paints. So you can buy any acrylic paint of your choice. You can also buy tube acrylic paints that are available in the market. They are of different ranges, according to the brands. You can always choose those also for the painting. And I'm using synthetic brushes, and mostly I used from my childhood is the Camel synthetic brushes. You can always buy them also, and they are affordable as well, which is really good brushes that I am buying. So if you want any other brand brushes, you can always go for it. So this is size 10 synthetic brush. and this is flat brush. Okay, and I'll be using flat brush for this painting, and I'll be using a liner brush as well. So you can choose any brand of your choice because the price ranges differ. You can always buy whichever you are comfortable with. Even when it comes to brushes, the way you handle the brushes also are important. So if you like the comfort, you can go for a certain brand and you can always buy those. And I might use size 8 brush, but this is not properly washed, so I need to clean it off. But the easier part of the advantage of using synthetic brushes, you can clean it very easily. So if you want any tips, I can also upload how to clean the brushes and maintain them as well. So I can upload a video on that as well. So then you need a paper towel for wiping out, because this is very important, where you can remove the excess water that is in the brush, so that your paint is not way too watery, so that it doesn't give you a dull effect or a transparent or translucent effect on the paper. You don't want that, because these flowers are need to be more vibrant, so that it attracts you very much. So always prefer with a lot of paint, like the correct amount, and you don't want the paint to be watery. And I'm using sketchbooks. There are sketchbooks that are available in the market of sizes A3, A5, A4. You can choose any. I'm using A5 sketchbooks, and I'm using a black sketchbook. There are many other colored sketchbooks as well, or else you can go for sheets as well. It's up to you. You can choose 270 or 200 GSM sketchbook for this painting. Above 170 is proper. You can always use them. It is suitable for the painting, but prefer using more higher GSM like 200 or 270, because it is more easier, because you don't want the paper to bend. So this paint is a little heavier, so that there's a bend in the paper. You don't want that. To avoid that, and you want a good finish, always go for a higher GSM papers. So we'll start with the painting. Now I'm going to sketch it out. So just a minute, I will show you. I'll set up my camera and then I will show you the drawing. So I'm using a black sketchbook for this painting, and I'll also let you know the colors during the session. You can always watch that. So I'm going to use any pencil which is a lighter pencil. You always prefer a lighter pencil. You don't want the pencil to be visible through the painting, because some paints are little transparent, so it is not totally opaque. So it is a minus that is, while drawing it is always seen. You don't want that, so you can always sketch it out lightly. So first I'm drawing a circle in the center. If you want, you can also draw a bigger circle, because you need to have the appropriate brushes as well. So I have drawn 3 circles accordingly. I will just draw them. Now you can also, so now I'm going to use a brush which is of size 10, or you can also use size 12 as well. So just a minute. You can also see whether I'm going to take my new brush which is size 12. I'm using size 12 also for this painting. So this is size 10 and this is size 12. You can use either of these. Before starting the painting, just dip your brush in the water and wipe it off with a paper towel so that it is damp wet, and then it is ready for painting. So I'm going to use these colors, which is purple from Camel, so this shade, and then I'll be using the color buttercup yellow, or else you can use this mild pastel yellow. So you can also use either white and lemon yellow mixed together, so that you will get this kind of yellow tint. Always choose the appropriate color for the painting according to the background, or choose the background according to the painting, so it doesn't overpower the painting. So yeah, I want my darker color inside the flower. So I'm just going to draw the flower from the second circle, because I think that is more than enough for my painting. So you can also see whether how big the flower petals can come. around 8 to 10, I guess. We'll see. So I'm just going to draw this. So do it patiently so that it comes out very well. So there are 10 petals, as I said. So now The paint isn't enough, so I have to do it on top of it. So we are done with the first layer. Now I'm going with the brush number 10. the second layer. So I'm just going to take the same brush and finish it off like this. So this is the third layer, so you can see that. So it is very important to use the appropriate size of brush for the petal so that you will give a good finish. Now we'll make sure this one dries, so then we'll start with the center part. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the leaf part. If you want, you can really add it. I'm using deep green and lemon yellow for this. Make sure you have enough paint on your brush. I had to do it, on top of it for the second time because it is not visible. The colors are not visible at all. So I am just doing on top of it so that it has a clear look. Now I'm just going to add some small leaves. So if you use the correct colors and the correct background, you can always bring out the 3D effect for the painting. It's up to you guys. If you want, you can add more leaves. So now I'm going to do the center part of the flower. We'll just line out the leaves as well. I'm using deep green for lining it out. So I used a liner brush for it. If you don't have, you can always use a round brush which is of size 0 or 1, which is very thin. You can always use that. Now I'm going to do the center part. For the center part, I'm using bamboo green and sap green. So just dab it. So now using this eraser, I'm just erasing the pencil lines. Make sure you don't drag out any paint from the flower or the leaves. So check that before and then start erasing. Now I hope you can see the final look of the painting. So yeah, this is the final look of the painting. I hope you can see that because there's no glare, I guess. So this is the output. So do your painting very patiently and please see there's no disturbance on the sides so that you don't feel the difficulty to paint, and use the proper brush for the painting so that you will get a good result. And you can also use the correct paints. So if it's way too dry, please don't try to mix it with the water, because it's not going to work so much. And so make sure you close your bottles, um, you know quickly as soon as you take the amount of paint from the bottle. Keep it closed most of the time, because you don't want it to get hardened, because acrylic paints, they used to dry quickly and then they come out as a plastic so you don't want that to happen. So always check that as well, and use the appropriate sketchbook so that your painting doesn't blot. You can ask me any questions right now. If you have anything regarding the painting, I can answer for it, or else we will end this session. If you like this session, please give a thumbs up through the comment section. So yeah, I hope you like this session. Do like, share and comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please do share it with your friends and families, so they also can join my sessions and then learn this painting. I hope you love this session. Thank you guys.